Good morning, everyone. I am Neha Pruthi, your English educator, and today we'll start a new chapter that is dilemma. What is the meaning of dilemma? It basically means confusion. It may be related to anything. So, in this chapter, we'll read about a boy, Sumit, who is confused, who is in dilemma regarding which profession to choose. Right, and finally he decided to take up farming. Although he had a bright future ahead, he would have got for some engineering exam, some competitive exam, or some other, being a doctor. But no, he finally decided to be a farmer. So this chapter focuses at that we have to take certain decisions in our life which may affect our future, and this is the decision regarding his career which would have affected his life, his future life, right? And when we are faced with the when we are in a dilemma to choose one way out of two, so we must think, introspect, and then only we should decide what we should take and what not, right? We'll read this chapter. Let's proceed further. At times, we have to take decisions which may affect our future life. As the board exams were over, the students in the hostel, they were happy as they were going back home. But Sumit was very much absorbed in the deep thoughts. He was in deep thinking. He boarded the train and then he was still thinking whether the decision which he has taken to become a farmer, it would be approved by his parents or no, not, because the parents were loving parents and they always wanted to go ahead in the life, that he should go ahead in the life. And see, no parent would readily accept somebody if you will say that you wanted to become a farmer. If you say I want to become an engineer, I want to become a doctor, these decisions can be readily accepted by the parents. But if you say I want to become a farmer, that is something, a kind of dilemma for parents as well. So Sumit was in dilemma that whether the decision of becoming a farmer would be appreciated by the parents or not, right? His home was 6 kilometers away from station and he decided to walk. He saw his mother. She was there in the cowshed and she was preparing the evening meals for them. A little later, they were joined by the father. He was very weak, he was feeble, and it is all because of due to atrocities of life, right? He was an army officer earlier and he has taken premature retirement. And the reason of taking premature retirement was he could not bear the pressure of two wars which was going on in the country at the same time. So because of that pressure, he just gave up army. He took the premature retirement and then he took up farming, and he underwent several losses. And Sumit was aware of all those atrocities and all those adversities which family and father has faced, and Sumit was able to recognize the condition of father because of all the losses which he has suffered. And this was the major reason that Sumit has decided to become a farmer, so that he can be a helping hand to his father, right? While having their dinner, Sumit finally started his speech and he began to convince his parents that he wanted to opt for farming. And Sumit's parent, like other parents, wanted him to become a doctor, engineer, or a government official, or he might go for some competitive exams. But he has chosen farming, so they were a bit astonished, right? He did so because he knew that his father is alone and he needs a helping hand to survive. So Sumit's decision was convinced because of Sumit's decision of becoming a farmer was all because of his father, because he wanted to become a helping hand to the father. He was loving his father so much that he decided to help his father to become by becoming a farmer. And Sumit's parents, they were filled with emotions and they readily agreed to Sumit's proposal. So when Sumit tried to convince them that father, I want to live with you, there is nobody else who can be a better hand to you, and I am the most reliable one on whom you can rely. So Sumit tried to convince his father, and finally they agreed to the proposal of Sumit and they decided that it's okay, if you want to become a farmer, you are most readily welcome. Then father says, somewhere in my deep heart, I was also in the dire need of someone, and now you, being my son, wanted to come up in the farming, so okay, you are welcome. You will be away from the city life, you will be away from the smoky, polluted life of city, and you will enjoy every now and then of the life here in this rural vicinity. So what the moral of this chapter goes with, it tells us that the best service to our parent is that we understand and respect their feelings, and we should give them credit for what we are today, because they are only responsible for what we are today, right? Thank you so much.